Yeah. So I'm Tina Tilmacarashvili. I'm from Georgia,
Perfect.
from Tbilisi State University. So I am a PhD of mass communication. And first of all, thank you for this very interesting conference. And before I start my presentation, I want to say just 2 words about the presentation of Professor Valiv, and I am agree with that the collaboration with our countries, it's very important, and I think that in this process the role of media it's also very important, because we need to inform our citizens about the new challenges. As you see, today my presentation title is the role of the public broadcaster in raising public awareness international political processes on the case of Georgia. Our research aims to analyze the role of the Georgian public broadcaster. To achieve this goal, we attempt to answer the following research question. Sorry. Okay. Against the backdrop of the international political crisis and the changing international order, has the Georgian public broadcaster been able to adequately inform the general public? So our study period starts from November 28 to February 28. And our choice was due to the statement by the Prime Minister of Georgia, and the statement was made on November 28, 2024, and I quote. Today we have made a decision not to put the issue of opening negotiations with the European Union on the agenda until the end of 2028. This announcement was followed by largest protests in various cities of Georgia, and I have to note also that this mass protest continues till this day. The Russia-Ukrainian war and presidential elections in USA was the main topics or our research. The issue of ending the Russia-Ukraine war, or at least a temporary ceasefire, is being discussed. The conclusion of this negotiation will bring change to the international political system, and this change will have the greatest impact on Georgia due to its geopolitical location. This in itself poses the need for the Georgian people to in-depth consideration of the country's foreign policy orientation. In such a situation, public discussions about the international order are necessary so that the population has a correct view of current events. Accordingly, it means that the role of the public broadcaster is also increasing. What about the methodology? So we choose qualitative content analysis, and the research objective were as follows. First of all, how many of the analytical programs were devoted to international politics? Second one, to what extent to the status of the guests of analytical programs creates the prerequisites for in-depth discussion of the issue. And a third one, what were the main messages conveyed by the journalist and invited guests? So to understand the role of our Georgian public broadcaster, it's important, I think, to read the document about the program priorities. And in this document, we have one chapter, general orientations and management tasks of the broadcaster. And then we can read. The public broadcaster should strive to become the main discussion space for the population of Georgia, where it will be possible to discuss issues important to the country, express different opinions, and hold discussions with maximum public involvement. So, in this context, Georgian public broadcaster have only two analytical programs. First one, it's a topic of the day, and second one, it's current topic. And I hope you will be agree with me that only three analytical programs per week a priori cannot ensure adequate time for discussing international politics. And now I will try to present you how the topic of the day works in our research period. And I can say that out of 12 programs, topic of the day devoted only 4 to the discussion of international politics. The February 19 program, whose guest was the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Georgia, was especially interesting. First of all, it is worth noting that topic of the day generally consists of 2 or 3 blogs, and in each blogs different views of the same topic are presented. But the February 19 program has only one blog, which raises a logical question. Does the new agenda of international politics, assessed only from the government's position, not indicate that the public broadcaster could not provide different assessments for the population to the population at a time when the first negotiation of the end of the Russia-Ukrainian war were held between the United States and Russia, and when the program was preceded by the Munich Security Conference. Now, what about the second analytical program, current topic? There was 24 programs, and current topic devoted only 10 to the discussion of international politics. The November 28 program was particularly interesting, where the Speaker of the Parliament explained the Prime Minister's statement on why he had removed the issue of negotiations for membership in the European Union from the agenda until 2028. The question arises, why was the population not given the opportunity to hear an explanation from the Prime Minister himself or from a researcher of international relations? It is worth noting the programs from January 20 to February 70 also, of which 6 were dedicated to Donald Trump's foreign policy, the New World Order, and the Russia-Ukraine war. Out of 10 programs, only 3 featured experts, political scientists, and international relations researchers. In the remaining cases, the audience was only introduced to the views of politicians. So now what about the key messages? First of all, we can start by the assessment given by the opposition to the Prime Minister's statement, and it's a constitutional coup and I have to note that after even until today, the constitutionalist has never discussed this issue in analytical programs on the Georgian public broadcaster. Now, what about three key messages from the Georgian government that we can hear in this television are follows. First one, we want to be part of Europe. Second one, someone tried to use the European Union as a tool. And a third one, relations will be reset with the Trump administration. So in this context, the general public needs fact-based discussion to identify the right position and to understand the context. The general public needs also the case and effects to understand the case and effects relationship between this statement that we hear by two sides, by opposition and by government. So in conclusion, I can say that our studies show that the Georgian public broadcaster prioritize international policy issues in analytical programs, but fails to adequately respond to the needs. Provide scientifically analyzed information and create a new discussion space. So in conclusion, we can say that during our research period, the Georgian public broadcaster was less able to respond to the challenges its viewers face. Thank you for your attention, and I want to note that we continue our research, but for this conference, we decided to present only the results of our first part of our research. Thank you very much.